the show again, Piano Man. How you feeling?
Hey, brother, I'm well. All is well. I just want you to know, bro, the boom boom room don't owe me nothing.
And I don't.
Tennessee. You were talking about Tennessee, right?
We don't have to talk about Tennessee if you don't want to, but that was the subject at hand.
I want to keep it at Tennessee and graduate somewhere. I'm going somewhere with this. Okay.
All right, take it on, preacher.
When you think about Tennessee, when I think about Tennessee, they talk all this smack, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
They're basing it on 1 year that they lucked out a win on us, and they didn't have a defense. We put up a lot of points, and then our defense fell down the stretch.
Yeah.
Come back last year, they had a 21-point lead on us, and they couldn't score again. We scored on offense, defense, and special teams. We did it to them. Now we come this year, and so they come in with basically this brand new system. So here we go. The difference between us and Tennessee is basically nothing minus the coaching. That's going to be it. But Tennessee is still going to be suspect on defense. Tennessee is going to be iffy on offense. So with that being said, I think you said 10-1. That's a reach.
Oh.
That's a real reach. You asked Zach earlier, what game did he think would be the difference maker in the Tennessee game? I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to step way out there. I might sink, but hey, that's what faith is for. I can swim, bro.
Yes, sir.
And here we go. I believe North Carolina State is going to upset Tennessee. First of all,
hold on, Piano Man. I gotta get a sound effect. Let's rewind. And I want you to restate that statement because I'm gonna put something behind it that's gonna really make this clip go fire. Go ahead. Say what you said again about Tennessee.
I believe, and I'm going to say it real slow because in the words of the old folks, I can chew my cabbage twice. Here we go. Tennessee will lose to North Carolina State. I think that's the game to watch.
I love it. I love a hot take like that, y'all. We got us a hot take on the live, man. We got a hot take on the line. And break it down. What's North Carolina State showing you that they could possibly upset Tennessee? Because that is the first. That's like the first real match of the season. That's that first real test of the season.
That's their second game. Listen, sometimes it's not who you play, it's when you play them.
Yes.
Both teams now are going to be sort of getting their feet wet. North Carolina State, if I am not mistaken, they have 5 starters on offense coming back and 5 starters on defense coming back. That's pretty cool for standards of a North Carolina team in the ACC.
Right.
But what I'm going to get at is, here's the catch. Both Tennessee, both North Carolina are both starting new quarterbacks. Both of them. So it's going to be the tale of which quarterback is going to show up, which quarterback, which defense is going to play well, but which quarterback is going to produce for his team. So with that being said, I'm going to have to take the hot take North Carolina State. Why? They're not playing in North Carolina, but they're not playing in Tennessee either. They're playing in South Carolina. They're playing in Charlotte.
Yeah.
My bad. They're playing in Charlotte. That's basically a home game. Give me North Carolina State in that game. I think North Carolina State will upset them. Then that will bring Tennessee down to size a little bit, and then let the rest of the season chips fall where they may.
Okay. And so this is something that I want to dive into because not only did I say this would be a good test for Tennessee, and I'm right there with you. I don't think Tennessee loses to them, but I think North Carolina State shows a lot of other teams. They expose Tennessee's weaknesses early in the season, kind of like what Texas did to us. Texas showed everybody else last year, attack our safeties. If you can attack our safeties and our interior with the run game, if you can find success in those 2 areas as an offense, you can really have your number with our defense. If you can get your quarterback outside of the tackles and get him moving in space, you're going to give Alabama problems. That's what people saw early when they saw us lose to Texas. And not everybody's going to be able to adjust like Coach Saban and Kevin Steele would. So I look at North Carolina State, and I looked at their offense. They have a graduate transfer senior coming in as being projected as a starter. You're talking about a neutral site game with an experienced quarterback, and you look at the offensive line. A lot of young guys mixed in on that offensive line. Not young guys necessarily like in school, but these guys haven't seen a lot of reps, but they've been in this program for 3 years now. You got two.
Exactly.
You got a redshirt sophomore there. You got another graduate transfer. A graduate senior starting on that line. You got a graduate senior transfer coming on that side. You got a redshirt junior that's been there. That's basically a senior. You got another graduate transfer here at the offensive line. So how quick those guys mesh doesn't really matter in week 2 of the season. That's experience there. That's just a mentality there. You can make adjustments in the game. You look at the wide receiver room,
right.
A lot of talent. Transfers coming in from everywhere in that wide receiver room. Somebody that we need to keep our name out, our ears out for is Noah Rogers. The red shirt freshman transfer. He's a sophomore. This kid just came to North Carolina State. They went out and got this kid. He was actually being recruited by North Carolina State before he graduated. I mean, when coming out of high school. Should have been there last year. Didn't take his chance to be there last year. Is going to come back this year. And I think they got some high hopes for this kid. Defensively, one of the most experienced defenses in the ACC. Talk about it.
And watch this. And let's go back to the offense. But they got that cat, Kevin Concepcion. That's the dude that you're talking about. Kevin Concepcion. And as a projected starter, they already have, what's his name? Noah Rogers.
Noah Rogers.
They already have Noah Rogers as a projected starter as a freshman. That ought to tell you how good the dude is. And so then they got this other guy named Terrell Anderson.
Yep.
And then they got this other quarterback who's 6'6", lightweight, 185, but 6'6", CJ Bailey. That's why I'm telling you, keep your eye on that game. I'm not saying that Tennessee, I believe North Carolina State will upset them, but Tennessee is beatable in that game. Neutral site, away from home. Looking at the defense, they got that dude Van, they got Beatty, they got Aiden White, Boykin, and Brown. All of those are returning starters.
Yes.
So that's why
juniors and seniors
on offense, 5 on defense. North Carolina State gonna play them boys, man.
We talked about Tennessee. Did you get your final results as far as they record that year?
Tennessee, I say 9-3.
9-3. Realistic. I can see that. I think that's a successful season for Tennessee, honestly.
9-3. I do believe Georgia will beat them. Like I said, once again, it's not so much who you play, but when you play them. I would have taken Tennessee if they were playing Georgia early. That's the reason why I like Alabama. Well, I like Alabama chances against Georgia. I don't give a hoot if we play them on February the 14th. We'll beat them. We're in their head like that. But Tennessee, on the other hand, I believe that Georgia's going to beat them. Let me see. I'm looking at the schedule now. And I also believe that Oklahoma game, because it is a bona fide away game, I believe that Venables, because he's a defensive guru like Coach Saban was, I believe that that's going to be the difference maker in that game, because both of those teams, both Oklahoma and Tennessee, are starting new quarterbacks that now Jackson Wright, cool quarterback and everything, but this is going to be something different this go rip than playing in the SEC. So that's going to be one of those toss-up games, but I'm going to give that edge to Oklahoma simply because they're playing at home. And that's all I'm giving it to them.
That's what everybody's banking on with Oklahoma. I don't think. Oh man, Oklahoma's offense to me has more questions than they have answers. And Jason came